Hello lovely students, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Sarah from Why Not Academy. Today I'm going to teach you 10 popular idioms that English speakers use, and I'm going to show you how you can use it in your daily life. Before we start, I want to ask you a quick question. What do you think of my lesson last week? Was it useful? I created that lesson because I know most of my students are currently brushing up their CVs, ready to go job hunting. I know landing a job wouldn't be a problem for them. However, to sustain their presence through communication at workplace is where I can help, hence the lesson. For those of you who are not currently looking for jobs, don't think lessons like these don't relate to you. The ability to express yourself in understanding others is an evergreen topic, no matter where you are and what you do. So if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check that out. And with that in mind, today I'm going to teach you 10 idioms that you can use in your daily life for various situations to help you not only sound native, but authentic and descriptive. For each of the idiom, I will explain the meaning and then of course give you plenty examples how you can use it in different situations. That way, you can paint a nice picture in your head. Also, I encourage you to read aloud the examples with me. This way, it will help your brain to retain, to remember the idioms effectively. If you want to sound native, if you want to express yourself exactly what you want, and most importantly, get people interested in talking with you, make sure you watch it till the end. I'm excited. Are you? Let's get started. Number 1, bite the bullet. When you bite the bullet, you decide to do something that's difficult and rather unpleasant. You're hesitating over it and that you have been putting it off. So whenever you force yourself to do something that's uncomfortable, or you need to be brave in difficult situations like giving a public speech or holding a performance on stage, you can use this very vivid idiom to bite the bullet. For example, I hate going to the dentist, but I'll just have to bite the bullet. I hate going to the dentist, but I'll just have to bite the bullet. This tooth is really bothering me. Every time I eat or drink, I must sort it out. Number 2, to eat a horse. Does it happen to you when you wake up in the morning, starving, almost feel like you haven't had dinner the night before? You want to just get up and go stuff your face. Oh my god, I need to be more elegant on camera, sorry. Anyway, so whenever you feel like you want to eat a lot of food, like a truckload of food, you can use this idiom, to eat a horse. For example, after fasting for 5 days, I could eat a horse. After fasting for 5 days, I could eat a horse. Actually, you shouldn't. That could be dangerous, but let's leave it for another video. However, if you hear people say someone eats like a horse, it means that person is able to consume a large amount of food, eating like as if he is a horse. For example, my youngest son eats like a horse. My youngest son eats like a horse. Yeah, he eats more than I do. I don't know how he does that. To eat a horse or to eat like a horse, both of these are informal expressions. You can easily use them in daily life with your friends and family. Number 3, fish out of water. Imagine a fish gets out of water. What will happen to it? Yeah, it will be like this, right? How do you think the fish feel? Of course, very uncomfortable. So next time when you want to describe yourself feeling awkward or unhappy about something or in a situation that is not familiar to you, you can say you feel like a fish out of water. For example, I felt like a fish out of water at my new school. I felt like a fish out of water at my new school. I always tell my students to step out of their comfort zone, myself as well. Therefore, almost every day I feel like a fish out of water, especially when I need to go in front of my camera. Number 4, head over heels. Do you have any friends who are so completely in love that whenever you hang out, all they talk about is their boyfriend or girlfriend? So sweet, all lovey-dovey in front of you. Hello, I'm here. Am I invisible? Hey, you're talking to me. Hello? Like all they see and hear is their partner's face. We all have this kind of friends, and you can use this idiom to describe them. For example, hey, check out that look on Laura's face. Yeah, she is head over heels for that guy in front of her. Yeah, she's head over heels for that guy in front of her. Do we only use this idiom to express love for another person? Not quite. Since this idiom means completely and utterly, you can use it to describe something you love very much. For example, many celebs are head over heels for the laid-back shoes. Many celebs are head over heels for the laid-back shoes. You could even use this idiom in workplace, believe it or not, since it means completely and utterly. You could say, they are falling head over heels to propose new solutions. They are falling head over heels to propose new solutions. There you go, head over heels. Comment below and tell me what you are head over heels for. Number 5, add insult to injury. When someone do or say something that makes an already bad situation even worse for someone else, we can use this idiom to add insult to injury. For example, the company rejected his application for the job, and to add insult to injury, refused to pay for his travel expenses. The company rejected his application for the job, and to add insult to injury, refused to pay for his travel expenses. Another example for you. Last week, the light bulb in my kitchen blew. To add insult to injury, the light in my bathroom also went out. To add insult to injury, to make a bad situation worse. Wow, we are already halfway through. Coming up next, number 6. Your guess is as good as mine. Check this out.
Looks mad. What's up with him?
I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. When people ask you a question and you don't know the answer to, this is something you can say. We use this phrase when we have no idea what happened or what will happen. Turns out, Xander was annoyed that Caden couldn't pick him up from school today. Another example. Jane, my friend, asked me, how long should we bake this cake? And I said, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. I don't know anything about bakery. Number 7. Cut somebody some slack. Being a student, I always wanted to tell my teacher to cut me some slack. Whenever you feel pressured or judged or being pushed too hard, you can use this idiom to ask for a bit more freedom or latitude, to be less strict with someone. For example, John is new to the company. Let's cut him some slack. John is new to the company. Let's cut him some slack. Another example. I think the boss should cut us some slack this week. Last week has been pretty hectic for all of us. I think the boss should cut us some slack this week. Last week has been pretty hectic for all of us. Another idiom similar to this one is give someone a break. Oh, give me a break. I've been filming this again and again. It's like the 10th time. Do you have anyone in mind that you want to use this idiom to? Comment below and share with me. Number 8, get one's act together. The other day I got back home. Oh my god, look at all these mess.
Yeah, about that.
Kaden, can you get your acts together and clean this mess out? In this situation, I could say, if he wants to finish tidying by tonight, he'll have to get his act together. If he wants to finish tidying by tonight, he'll have to put his act together. Similarly, you can use this idiom in a workplace as well. Whenever you want someone or something to organize their time, job, or resources so that they can function more efficiently, you can say, for example, the new management team is still getting its act together. The new management team is still getting its act together. Moving on, number 9. Leave no stone unturned. If you say that you will leave no stone unturned, you are emphasizing that you will try your very best, every way you can think of, in order to achieve what you want. For example, we will leave no stone unturned to find out who did this. We will leave no stone unturned to find out who did this. The other day, I watched a Netflix documentary titled American Murder, The Family Next Door. I could use this idiom and say, the district attorney promised that they would leave no stone unturned in trying to find out the evidence against Chris Watts' murder charge. the district attorney promised that they would leave no stone unturned in trying to find out the evidence against Chris Watts' murder charge. How can a father kill his own wife and children in cold blood? I'm sorry for changing the atmosphere all of a sudden. Last idiom of this lesson, number 10, speak of the devil. Think of a moment when you were chatting to your friends about someone. This could happen in school, at home, or at work. In fact, in any social situations. The person you were talking about suddenly appear out of nowhere. For example, did you hear what happened to Sharon yesterday? Oh, speak of the devil, here she is. Did you hear what happened to Sharon yesterday? Oh, speak of the devil, here she is. This is an informal expression which you can use in daily conversation. When I first came across this idiom as a student, I thought I should only be using it to describe people who are gossiping about someone else. But then I realized it's not always the case. You can even use it in front of the person you're talking about. Just now, we were talking about Sharon. You could say to her, for example, well, speak of the devil, we're just talking about you. How have you been? Well, speak of the devil, we're just talking about you. How have you been? Speak of the devil. If learning idioms is your thing, you may want to check out this video where I taught you 50 common idioms from A to Z with many examples that you can use in daily conversation. I hope you have fun with them. That's it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and share it with other eager learners like yourself. Remember to connect with me on all of my social media. I've got my Instagram and Twitter at Sarah Membry. Also, send me a comment of what you think on YouTube or through DM. I do read all the comments. They give me inspiration and lots of encouragement in creating content like this. I've also got my website, whynot.academy, up and running now. So if you want to get in touch, you can also do so via my website. I'll see you soon for another lesson. Until then, have a lovely day. Bye for now.